special guest for Coffee Break. And as you can hear, she's ready to cut up. That's right. We're starting anew with a new trend in the dating world, but we have Debbie Matenopoulos who stuck around to chat with us.
So
we're excited to have you here for Coffee Break.
So we talk about like interesting things that we find on the internet. So the thing I found was some singles are choosing to be more explicit with people they've gone on a date with, but don't want to see again. And some people are calling this now an overcorrection. They're calling it like speed dumping.
So they want to be explicit with them, but then not.
Well, they want to explain why they don't want to go out again.
Exactly. So even if it's just after the first date, right? So let's say you have one date with somebody, and you're not feeling it.
My rule is you move on with your life and you don't say a word.
But so you ghost. So it's a mutual ghost.
To be fair, I like to be ghosted as well. After one date, I don't want to know what you don't like about me. I don't care.
Well, that's why some people are calling this an overcorrection.
It is
because people are getting like long paragraphs of like, I just didn't feel it, but you're really nice. We had a good time. I just don't want a second date. Blah 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 blah.
Okay, well, there's got to be something in the middle.
You
like
think
that's
so?
a little too. I don't need your life story. That's like a soliloquy. But to be ghosted is really
I think it's
awful.
rude.
I'm going to tell you something. Without sharing too much of my friends' lives.
No, please. That's what this
is for. Actually,
Tell us
sometimes
more.
it's therapy. Sometimes it's.
Jamie and I.
Don't say her real name.
Well, it's not just one. It's like 10 girls that I know that have gone out on these dates. These guys have really pursued them and like love bombed them. And
but just for one date?
No, well, here's what happened. They do like a text chain. And before they actually get to the date.
Right,
so they have
so
this
then you've been talking every day, for 2 weeks.
There's this emotional connection, which is a false, like, it's not
real.
So they go out on the date. The date goes fantastically well.
And then they never
And then they say afterwards, this was the best date ever. And then crickets. Or they get like crumbs.
Now see, that's misleading.
Well, I think it's a bit narcissistic. So what happens is it's like crumbing somebody to have them hang out.
Because you want them to be obsessed with you, and it's for your ego.
And then they're still available too.
And I have so many of my girlfriends are saying to me, this is not okay. And I feel like this is the new wave of dating. I don't understand what's happening.
I don't agree with. I think if you're true to your feelings and you're not over-exaggerating on the date how amazing it was and then shocking them and never hearing. But if it's just like, nice meeting you, I'll get the hint.
I think if it's, a lot of times at the end of the first date, like there's not
I've
going to be
never seen this person again in life.
However, if it is like a couple dates, I think you should.
If it's a couple of dates, yes, then my rule is you should offer, but not a long explanation.
No, just
say, I love meeting you, there wasn't a spark, or, blah, blah, blah.
That's fair. I mean, that's like, listen, if you go for a job interview and it doesn't work out, they send you an email and say, listen, we loved meeting you, but then we're going in another direction. That's why you have to say, I'm going in another direction.
You're going to get somebody posted on Instagram and destroyed over that.
And the other direction is not with you.
It's not you.
Okay, should we go in another direction?
Yes, let's go in another direction.
Here's our other direction.
Okay.
Well, I came here. They didn't tell me I was staying or that I needed to wear my contacts. So I'm now going to put my glasses on.
Kind of crazy girl.
I'll put my glasses on so I can see this prompter.
Put it on.
So cilantro is a staple ingredient in lots of cultures. We know, especially Mexican cuisine, right? But it's also very divisive. So that's because some people think cilantro tastes like soap.
Right.
And scientists say if you do, it's likely your genetics. So people with a genetic variant that affects our smell and are more likely to dislike cilantro because they'll think it actually smells and tastes soapy. Most people consider cilantro to have a fresh, citrusy flavor.
Yeah, I like it.
And it has lots of benefits for our health.
Right.
Which, by the way, it has K, it has C,
it has.
Oh, break it down for us.
A in it. It lowers inflammation. It lowers cholesterol. It gets rid of inflammation, lowers cholesterol.
We should pick up some cilantro on the way home.
Do you see what happens when you put glasses on? You sound
then
so
you know
smart.
everything. Yes.
So smart.
You end up knowing everything.
You know what? I love that, but I do have my brother. The other day was like, I don't like cilantro. It tastes like soap, and I was like, oh, you didn't know this.
But you don't feel that way.
Not at all.
Oh, so it's not the whole family.
No,
that's interesting.
Is it the same genetic variant that when some people eat asparagus, their urine smells?
I thought everybody.
I thought that was everybody's.
Is it everybody?
Oh, I guess you're the one who did that.
First of all, no. I think somebody needs to be honest about their next bathroom experience. That is an all thing, Jamie. Hate to break it to you.
Oh my gosh, exactly. You know, I think cilantro does taste soapy, but I just I eat through it. Because listen, I cook for a living.
Yeah.
What? So, and if I don't know, I like cilantro in my tacos and stuff. It's a mild soapiness.
Okay.
I can get past
You can get past
it.
All right, yours is not that bad. Okay, let's talk about a new travel trend that I love. It's the one-day vacation, but people are doing it even for international destinations.
Why?
Yeah, so multiple reasons. People want these shorter, more frequent trips instead of one trip. Businesses have catered to these last-minute travel whims for forever, but here's why we're seeing more. More people working remotely.
Okay.
With social media, people will be like, I just want this one picture, this one reel doing
That's
this one
silly.
thing.
Oh.
And then some people, of course, have these crazy work schedules. We hear this all the time where they're like, I never have time to take off. So there was a guy in the article who went from New York to Egypt and he stayed for 24 hours.
Oh, wow.
And then he went back
That's
home.
a lot.
But sometimes I feel like if that's all the time you have, I'd rather go somewhere for a few hours than I've never gone.
You know where I'd rather go?
Where?
A spa and get a
exactly.
massage like
I'm
a normal
with Debbie.
human.
No. Yeah.
Because that travel is
It's
gonna
hard
you're gonna
for
need
your
a
body.
vacation after that.
That's true.
And they're only doing it for the gram, girl.
Yeah.
See, all right, well,
They're
I
only
am
doing
a
it for the
gram girl
gram.
and I'm an adventure girl. I've done Amsterdam for a few hours, even though it was just a long layover.
Okay,
and I
well,
felt
that's
like it was a
different.
vacation.
That's different. That's not
I've
just
done Italy for a weekend.
But from LA?
No, I lived in New Orleans at the time.
Okay, well, you're closer over there.
I felt like it. I don't know. I don't mind going somewhere for just a few hours.
I went to India for 4 days one time.
See, you kind of did it, girl.
But
No, you
before
didn't like
I had
it.
a baby.
Oh.
Yes, and I will tell you, it was exciting and wonderful.
See?
And it was like, what have I done? This is
You're
crazy.
thrilling.
Yeah, thrilling. But then I slept for 2 weeks when I got back.
Well, that's fine.
You know?
You know, when they say live hard, die hard? What does this say?
That's today's coffee break, everybody.